Damn, he got armor locked. He's back. It's like a cat. It's like our cat went. And we're back for episode 2.
Getting harder and harder.
I know, we hit the table so hard every single time.
Whoops.
Oh my gosh, what happened last time?
You tell me.
Okay, so we had Mando. Man, I'm just gonna call him Mando.
Good.
The Mando. We had him go on a bounty across the galaxy. I don't know what planets he's going on though. I have no idea.
Don't worry about it.
There was a mission to secure somebody who's 50 years old, and I thought it was gonna be an old man or an old woman, and it in fact turned out to be Baby Yoda.
You.
Which makes a lot more sense now I'm thinking about it. I just thought Baby Yoda might come later, but that just happened, and they had a little ET moment, and that was it. And he shot the droid that I really liked.
Who else did you meet?
We met a character named Spoken, who says, "I have spoken."
That's not his name.
I don't know his name.
Call him.
I don't know his name. And then there's another guy named Grief, and Grief was played by Carl Weathers, who gave him the bounties that ended up giving him the big one.
Right.
The big one. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
The baby just floats with him?
You float.
What the hell am I watching?
It's so funny because to me this is totally normal. I'm like, yeah.
Look at him. He looks like he's just chilling.
He's vibing. He's not scared.
Here you go.
He doesn't know what's happening. Such a satisfying sound.
Whoa! I was like, is there somebody coming? Oh my god! Woo! The viewer? That's chat, dude. That's chat with every Twitch stream. Oh, what does that mean? More on the way?
It's the same thing IG-11 had to say there was a life form.
You go.
That's his other name. Look at him.
God dang.
He's just searing his skin.
Oh, wait, what the hell? What? Can he heal?
Oh.
Did he just place Yoda back into the child?
Not Yoda.
He said, you cannot heal me, actually. Go sit down.
I don't think he knew what the fuck he was trying to do. I don't think we
He literally
even
is
know.
about to do the Force.
Yeah.
He's back. It's like a cat. It's like our cat Winter. The
tea's ready.
The timing. Well, it's really cute. Oh.
Bye.
Damn it. He's not very nice.
Man.
I can't get over this floating pod. It's so funny.
It's a really good way to write it in, though, because what are you going to carry a baby around all the time or have him walk? Like, no.
Yep. So does he control it himself? Oh my god!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jawas. Oh my god, they're disintegrating.
He don't fuck around.
I love how the child is just very curious, like not scared of this. Like this child's
He's
seen
just
some
like,
stuff. Like, oh.
What the fuck?
I can't with that. Someone's like
It's implied that he can move his pod.
Yeah. So he has the smarts to know to follow and stuff.
Sure.
Oh my god! He's
He doesn't
speed
even
racing.
know that he's here to turn him in for money.
I know. He just follow. Will the trash stop him? Oh! I can just tell that hurt. Oh!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh! Oh! Wait, but wait. Oh, I thought.
No, he just down bad.
Damn, he got armor locked. What now?
Look at his ship.
Oof.
Oof. Not good,
I
brother.
really wanted that one to do the same thing. Like smoke out of that one too.
Down horrendous.
What if he jumped on top of the Yoda pod and they just flew? What? The way he just what?
He put him back. He said, "Get the fuck away from me."
He keeps putting him back in the pod.
He doesn't want to be in pod. He wants to be next to him. Look at that shot.
That is a sick shot. Where'd they film this?
You know what? I'll tell you about it after.
Okay.
You'd be shocked to know that most of this is not on location. This is all studio.
Really? Well, some of it's during COVID, right?
Not this season.
Okay.
You were dead.
Dude, yes, the man!
You didn't recognize him?
Sorry, I was still
Yeah,
having
that's
our
true.
combo.
Froggy.
Oh my god, look at him walk. Look at him walk.
This is what was.
This.
I think it's a child. My ship has been destroyed. I'm trapped here.
Stripped, not destroyed.
They're protected by the crawling fortress. There's no way to recover the parts.
You can trade.
With Jawas? Are you out of your mind?
I will take you to them. I have spoken.
This man.
Hey, spit that out.
Oh! 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 He just consumed a frog.
Froggy, bye-bye. This show's pacing is...
Ah, he's the bait. He better not die, though. I have spoken that.
I've spoken that.
Like you.
Uh-oh. Have they noticed?
You need to drop your rifle.
Yeah, they could see him.
I'm a Mandalorian. Weapons are part of my religion.
Then you are not getting your parts back.
Fine.
Weapons are part of my religion.
I could make so many jokes right now.
And the blaster.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna have something like that. And the knife, and the... They don't really use knives in Star Wars, though.
Not really.
They will trade all the parts for the best car.
I'm not gonna trade anything. These are my parts. They stole them from me. D-jump.
Oh! Oh my god! The egg. The pod?
The egg. What egg?
The egg? The egg? What? Do they mean the pod?
I say nothing.
Okay, so the egg is not the pod because they're going somewhere else. But the egg.
Unclear.
Maybe it's like an animal egg. Like maybe it actually is an egg. No, don't go in there. Is this like a living creature? You know, like when you go into a cave in like some sci-fi movies and it turns out like the whole planet's a creature? Like the cave itself was
Yeah,
the...
you know who first started that? Star Wars. Hey, you know in those sci-fi movies?
It's true. Dude, I heard like a burping noise. Creature growls slowly.
Lowly.
Wait! Oh! Or there's something in there. Dude, his armor's so busted up. Oh my god.
He fly.
He's been getting tossed around this episode. Wait. No. Wait, what just happened? Did he just like remote control it?
Yeah.
What just happened? He can control the pod?
Yeah.
What?
You control the pod.
Wait, I'm so confused. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Dude, you gotta be so out of energy at that point.
Unwell.
Been a long day.
That man is not winning this fight right now.
Wait, there's a knife! No shot. That's so funny. Wait. Wait. Dude, that's so crazy. What? He's like, huh?
He's just a baby.
I know, but it's still really funny looking. Dude, that's sick. Oh! Yeah, knife it now. Wait, if the child is just asleep for like 10 hours, that'd be really funny. Like, he can only do it once. He's snoozed. He is conked out. Yeah, literally just like our cat. Wait, look.
Me after a long night. And you after a long night.
What is that? Egg? Oh my god, it's a furry egg. Ugh, I hate that.
I hate it.
It kind of weirdly looks satisfying to touch, though.
Yeah, I felt that the same time you said it.
Like, I want to know.
Yeah.
They got the
My
egg.
dad. Mando.
I have it.
He looks so destroyed. My man's he's been through like 2 wars
He's been through hell. And for what?
just to get his own parts back.
Yeah.
What is the egg? If I don't find out what the importance of the egg was, I'm gonna be pissed, Emmy. They're holding it like it's a deity. Is it food? What? It's yellow goop!
Consume. That's all they want was a snack. He got his parts.
Oh my god. Dude, I want to know how many hours it took to, like, strap all the parts in. Mm-hmm. Dude, he's still snoozing.
Mm-hmm. He's just a little guy.
Still sleeping?
Is it still sleeping?
Yes.
Me every Saturday.
This is gonna take days to fix.
Okay.
If you care to help, it might go faster. There's much work to do.
He's such a G. Like he's preparing his ship for free.
Oh, yeah. Maybe things have been boring lately. This is exciting.
True. He did say it was like an honor to see him in
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
It's like a legend he'll be able to tell anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yo, no brown shit.
I like it's the same shot. Like,
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I can't thank you enough.
No, I don't want to say about him.
Allow me to give you a portion of the reward.
I cannot accept. You are my guest, and I am therefore in your service.
What a legend.
Mm-hmm. He's such a cutie.
Then all I can offer is my thanks.
And I offer mine. Thank you for bringing peace to my valley.
Bye-bye.
No!
And good luck with the child. May it survive and bring you a handsome reward. I have spoken.
I have spoken! Oh, I'm gonna miss him. Where are they going? Going back?
Taking him.
Back to the guy who needed it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you, hello? The music is like a lullaby too right there. That's cute.
That's the end of the Mando theme. It's so good.
The child has risen. He's back. He really is a thing like he can only do one power or something, and then he's just out for a day.
And he didn't even kill it or anything. He
Oh,
just
that's
lifted
it. No, I want more.
I know.
Oh.
I know. The episodes are short.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, it was definitely shorter than the last one.
Yeah. Thoughts.
Okay, this episode was definitely a bit more of a side quest, for sure.
Yeah, but it related. He couldn't have continued the main quest without.
I mean, sure, because they wrote it that way. But I will. So like in terms of the overall plot, I didn't get a lot more
Progression.
information.
Yeah.
It was mainly just we have to get off this planet now, and I would say the main progression of, and I don't care if there has to be progression every episode. I'm not one of those people. There's a lot of people on Twitter right now that are fighting over every episode on Earth having to be like purposeful to the overall plot, and sometimes you can't have like a slower episode. No, and this episode wasn't slow. I think this episode, the main thing it was showing us was it was giving us some relationship building between the child and Mando, and we found out that the child has powers for real, for sure. The Force, right? So like that is a really good confirmation to know now, is that okay, this thing is not just, there's something special about it. And what does that mean going forward? I'm not quite sure, but clearly when Mando saw that, he was kind of shook by that. He wasn't expecting
and
that.
he said, he's like, I still don't really understand what just happened.
Yeah.
He said that at the end.
Yeah, he's like, I don't really understand what happened. He's trying to explain it to Spoken. We don't know his name either.
No, they said his name a few times.
Did they? What's his name? I missed
remember.
it. Oh, you just know him as Spoken as well?
No.
I know him as Spoken.
I don't call him a name. They said it in the subtitles a few times. It's like, does something.
Okay, fake fan.
Probably. I'm bad at names and planet names.
Dang. Well, I thought that was a really cute episode. I can't believe the egg was literally just an egg for food for them. That's
Snack.
funny. I enjoyed it. There's not like, I'm trying to like think of theories, but I don't know if I have a lot more theories from like last episode, because a lot of it is still up in the air on like where they're gonna go with it.
Spot,
I want to know like what planet he's going back to, and the other thing, one thing I'll say, because I didn't touch on it in the last episode, I'm trying to figure out where this is timeline wise in the overall Star Wars like series. I'm like, they said in the last episode that the Empire's definitely has been a thing, because they said, is your ship or whatever from before the Empire? They said that, and so then they said the Empire. They said, haven't you heard the Empire is gone or something like that? Did they say that in the last episode? Am I recalling correctly?
More or less.
Okay, so is this?
How did the stormtroopers look?
They looked rusted and like they shouldn't. They don't really have their normal job anymore. So I'm guessing. I don't know if it's like a spoiler.
Well, we'll figure it out eventually. I don't want to give you an exact
okay.
timeline.
All right. Well, I'll just say where I think it is. I think that it's
I don't think
after.
it's a spoiler, but
I think it's after Return of the Jedi. I think it's before the sequels. I think it's before like Force Awakens and all that. And set somewhere. I imagine they've set it somewhere in between there, because they wanted there to just be, they could do a lot with that. They don't have to like. Space. Yeah, there's a lot of dead space there. So my guess is it's somewhere in that range. And I don't know what all falls in there. It's all like open in my mind, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's my guess. I really want to see what this baby can do, though. Like I want to see what other things, like, can this child heal? That was very heavily implied in the last episode. And then we see the child definitely does something in this episode when he uses the 3 fingers thing.
It's because he only has 3 fingers.
Oh, it's true. My bad.
It's literally just
my bad, little bro. My bad. But like, seriously,
I don't think he's stressed about it.
I know, but
I think he's fine.
I would say out of the 2 episodes, I think the first episode's still the best. But I didn't dislike this episode. I think this episode's like good. Like it's a good episode.
Gives you some breathing room after all the info from the first one.
Yes, and it also,
and it's a cute callback for original fans.
Yes, and it gives you some more action and some more bonding between these two, and I'm curious if how much the show relies on if it's fully focused on them two, the child and Mando, more than anyone else. I'm very curious if there's like other characters that are like, if it's more of an ensemble show. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Like I obviously know like the Mando's the most like probably the most important character.
Right.
But I don't know the extent of where the cast goes in this. I have no idea. All I know is that Baby Yoda is a thing. So like I'm
gonna ask you again.
Yeah.
You really, to the core of your memory, don't remember another actor in this show?
Man, I'm really trying to think. Maybe I'll remember it when it happens, but I someone that hasn't shown up yet? No.
I'm not telling you a thing.
I don't know. Just let me be surprised. Because
it will be. It'll be a great surprise.
I really honestly don't remember. Maybe I'm stupid right now, but I'm trying to remember. I'm also mixing up the Obi-Wan show in my head too.
Yeah. I don't know how you would know about this one because you've never seen this show. So.
Yeah.
We'll leave that there.
I thought it was good. I'm excited to see where it goes. And how many episodes are there a season?
8.
8. So okay, so we're still in like
we're a quarter of the way
We're
through.
still in like act 1 though, of what this season is. So
Right.
there's a lot that they could do here. I think the next episode for me needs to address something about, hey, where the hell did this thing come from? Where'd the child come from? They need to just talk about it.
Well, Mando doesn't give a shit.
Sure, but like I want to know as a viewer. I want more information on the child.
Welcome to us in 2019.
Yeah.
We were all like, huh?
Yeah, I can imagine. You're
It's
probably
not the thing we were expecting.
Did you guys freak out when
Yes.
he used the Force too?
Yes.
Yeah, like what the heck is up with that?
Because you know Yoda, but you don't immediately assume that it's
Well, it's
like
like,
assuming
is
every
it-
human is a Jedi. Like you just don't, you know?
Yeah, and also like,
Do you
is
know
it
if it's related to
Yeah,
Yoda?
that's what I was gonna go
Is
to
it
next.
a clone of Yoda? Like we had all these theories.
Let's say now I'm curious what that means. I assume he's related, but I don't know who Yoda
be?
is Yoda been with anybody? Question
Yaddle?
mark?
Yaddle's a girl, by the way.
Wait, really? I don't know. Like I'm not trying to be weird. Like I just don't know. Like I don't. What else, right? And I don't think they're gonna do a clone thing. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think it's gonna be like somehow
So,
this kid is related
let's
to.
think.
Sure. What do we think about?
How many years are between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens?
Are you confirming that's in there?
I'm not saying anything. Just answer my question.
How many? From where?
Return of the Jedi to Force Awakens.
Dude, I don't.
Think about how old Kylo Ren
Yeah,
is.
it's like.
I'll show you. It's like 30 years.
Yeah, I was thinking 20 to 30.
It's 30 years.
Something like that, right? Yeah.
Kylo Ren's 29, so he was
Yeah.
born a year after the Battle of Yavin. Anyway,
Okay. Sure.
Battle of Endor. Baby Yoda is about 50, they said.
Right. That's weird. That means he could be.
We don't know. Well, you don't know when this takes place, but
Yeah, I don't know. But even if it took place right after Return of the Jedi,
he has been
how
alive.
the hell has he been around for 50 years?
He has been alive since Yoda's been alive.
That means he was like potentially alive before like Anakin rose to power and all that kind of stuff.
No.
Right?
No.
Really?
You're thinking of Luke.
No, I'm thinking of
No.
how long. Dude, the timeline gets tricky in my
Luke
brain.
is 19 in A New Hope.
Right.
He's like, what, mid 24
But
in
what
Return of the Jedi.
What I'm saying is,
Anakin was like 45.
okay.
In Return of the Jedi.
What I'm saying though is like what my brain's going to. Baby Yoda could have been around during the prequels.
You assume that he's
Right?
born right around when New Hope started. That's about 49 years.
Okay. Is it?
No, that's a lie. No,
Well, what do
wait,
you
I'm
mean?
making shit up.
What
Hold
do you
on.
mean?
Hold on. My math is not
I don't know
mathing.
where this takes place. I don't know if this takes place 30 years
Well, that's the
into,
question.
into the. I don't know if it takes place 15 years after Return of the Jedi. I don't know if this takes place a year after it.
Do you want to know?
I don't know.
Do you
I
wanna
don't
know?
Tell put in the comments if I should know. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't think.
Okay,
I
don't know.
want to know. But
I think it's kind of fun for you to figure it out using your context.
But I'm
clues.
wondering like if he was somehow around before, like
Well, you know
I'm wondering if he was around during Revenge of the Sith. That's what I'm wondering
Yeah.
about. And if he was around then, that's super weird. Like where the hell was he? What is going on? Where did he come from? Like, I don't get any of this.
It's a valid question.
I don't. Where did he come from? How did the child just be? How did he... I don't know.
You will be. Don't worry.
Don't
Answers
spoil
will
anything.
come to you.
Okay. I drink my water.
Yes, drink your water. But you know that the First Order is not in power yet, right? As you can tell.
No.
So it's not like right before Force
No,
Awakens.
they're like everybody's free feeling. Mm-hmm. Everybody's free. It's like bounty hunter.
But there's
world.
still some stormtroopers who are kind of left
Sure.
over, kind of a thing.
Sure.
So you'll use your context clues. What I was going to tell you is we talked briefly about where they filmed this.
Yeah.
I was trying to Google because I forgot the name.
Okay.
But what you need to know is they really revolutionized technology for this specific show. And they've used it in like every Star Wars thing since.
Okay.
They made something called The Volume. And I couldn't remember what it was called, but I know what it is.
Wait, what? That's the thing they use for Marvel.
Yeah.
Wait, they made that
This show.
for this?
Yeah.
Like when we saw Ant-Man, a lot of those shots were in the volume.
Yeah.
What?
It's a gigantic LED screen.
Right.
And you can fill it with any background and then just fill up like the first 20 feet.
Well, it's like a stage. It's like a huge stage they have, right?
Well, the volume itself is just a giant screen.
Oh.
But they put that in a soundstage, fill the soundstage floor with things, and you're suddenly on Hoth or Tatooine or whatever.
And so they don't green screen stuff in.
It's LED.
What?
Isn't that weird?
How's that work? Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm ready to see more whenever you're down to watch more this week.
We got him. Do you think you have the potential to like this better than sequels? It's a little early to call.
I mean, there's always potential. I give anything a chance.
That's true.
I will give anything a chance.
But the way this is going, like with
you
a
say it like
focus-
I'm a huge fan of the sequels. I'm not.
No, I'm not
Like-
saying it like that. I'm saying because you're not a huge fan of the sequels, is it easier for you to be like, oh, I really like how different this is. I like this sort of protagonist better than a Skywalker Jedi relied on the legacy kind of protagonist.
I think, yeah, there's definitely potential for that because I'm already intrigued.
You like different things.
I like when you take an IP and you surprise and delight with the IP. It's like how
You did like Halo 5.
I don't like the story that much, but I like
You
I
did
like
like
the
Halo
multiplayer.
4.
No, I think a better example. Sorry guys, is ODST. Like ODST was
no.
you didn't play as Chief, you play as one of like it's like the drop troopers that drop into the field, like the Spec Ops team basically.
Yeah.
And that game was very different, but it's also very beloved because it's so different.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what this is. Honestly, ODSTs feel like Mandalorians a little bit. Got the same vibe. They got the helmet too. Hey
Is it
man,
feeling like
you're gonna get a
Last
lot
of
of Halo
Us?
references by the way, guys.
Is
I
it
love
feeling like Last of Us?
Yes, weirdly enough. I'm seeing like weird influence in this.
The I Have Spoken guy is like Tess.
Well, it's just like the way that
It's a
the
trope.
protagonist feels annoyed at first by the
Played
thing.
by Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it's like I know one is a child and one is Bella Ramsey, but like you know what I mean? Like it's definitely like Bella and The
It's a
Last of Us
trope.
is like annoying the hell out of Joel
Grumpy
at the very
dad
beginning.
with kid that's magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and now, and we find out that how special the kid is. Weird. That is super weird. The parallels are kind of nuts.
And there's a huge bounty on this kid
yeah.
from people that were kind of
Just
sus
cargo,
on.
right? It's just cargo, right, Mando? Just cargo, huh?
Hey, this man has no emotions. This man doesn't even show his face. He doesn't take off his helmet ever. Ever. Ever.
God, that's wild to me. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm good. I've said my piece.
I'm so excited. I'm glad
excited
you
too.
like it so far.
I'm excited. I like it. I think
It's
this
good setup.
I think this episode was like a little bit more side questy
Mm-hmm.
for my liking, but I like the show overall still.
I think if it was always just go, main plot, we'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't know who these people are. I don't know who.
I agree,
you know.
but the second episode already doing that, I'm like, I'm fine if you like throw it in at like episode 4 or 5. Like, all right, we're like 4 episodes in, why not? But like, I really wanted to see more of like the world building and all this kind of stuff.
I think I've thought about that a
Yeah.
lot too, because I'm not like one who for like quote unquote filler. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, just get to the point. But this one I really like because I think I see what they were trying to do, where they were targeting an audience of casuals. they rope them in with like this, like, hey, that was overwhelming in the first episode. You don't know what Mandalorians are. You don't know what the fuck is going on. But here's Jawas, and here's just a cute little space adventure. Yeah, it's just it's a very simple episode.
Yeah,
and kids love it. You know, original fans
true.
love it. Like, I think it was just keeping the audience from 1 to 2 who are more casual.
Yeah.
Hardcore nerds are like, okay, I want to see more space battles. It's literally you. More badass moments, please. And they delivered, but like, yeah, I think they needed to give it a breather after like an intense first episode. I think this is my thoughts.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm still on the train. I'm still on the train.
Choo choo.
Can you imagine we just don't make a third episode of this? I'm just kidding. We will,
No.
guys. See you next week.
Baby Yaddle needs us.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, hit the like button if you enjoyed, because it really helps us out, because it's a new channel for us and we really want it to do well. We want to react to more things and maybe more shows at the same time. We'll see how it all goes, but we want to keep giving this a shot and see how it goes to begin with. But thank you again. Thank you for all the support. It really means the world, guys. And yeah, we'll see you next week for another episode. Bye.
Bye.